What is going on with Utah fashion? And the answer is very simple. They are laggards. Editor, show us what a laggard looks like. So here we have a chart. We have a chart right here in this area. I call this chart the trickle-down swagonomics. And I'll explain it for you very simply here. It's pretty much, I was doing it before everybody else, and then you guys are just a little late to it, so you guys aren't so cool. And the other person before that is like, wait, we're cooler than the other people that are not as cool. But at the very, very far end, they're like, wait, what's going on? We're Utah. Okay, but actually, I'll explain. First up, we have our pioneers, as I'd like to call them, the innovators, or the fashion leaders, which is the 2.5% of individuals. So probably not somebody like you. In order to be a fashion leader, you must have influence and some sort of strong nobility, like a celeb. Usually, people in this category, the 2.5, tends to be the first to try something interesting and crazy, or it comes down from the runways. And the same thing could be said about the trend cycle. Usually trends occur on the runway, then scatter down through the cycle. But it's the first to try, and usually it's runway looks. So, you know, whenever you put people on, you might be the first to try it in your area. You're the first guy, you're a fashion leader. The second up on that list is still very, very in the innovation cycle or tier, and that would be the early adapters, which is about the 13.5% of the population of people that are in the fashion scene. They make the style more wearable for the mainstream. So I think a good portion of individuals that would lie in this meter would still be celebrities, but also influencers, the YouTubers possibly, and or stylists. Usually stylists are styling celebrities. So that, where it's like they take a runway piece or a runway sort of look that is, you know, being used by the fashion leaders, and they make it more wearable for the mainstream to latch onto. I think a piece or an item that people try really hard to make wearable is the H&M like leather jacket thing. I haven't seen a wearable fit in a while, I gotta be honest, but there are some fits that are quite wearable. It's something like that, you know, that just to give an example. And this gets us on to the next portion, which is the early majority, which is at 34%. And this is technically called the mainstream portion of people that get into the fashion trend. Usually these people wait till they see the look on 7 to 6 people that they see regularly. They want to look current and socially relevant without looking like they're trying too hard, and that's the mainstream. Usually this portion also leads to the other thing where you will see a lot of these trends being showcased in Zara's, H&M's, fast fashion stores. So once they hit the fast fashion stores, you'll start to see the early majority of people starting to hop on the trend where it's now become officially okay to kind of wear it. I would like to call this big portion of people the herd, where they're waiting for a majority of the herd to get onto the trend and then they hop on it because they feel comfortable knowing that there's more than one person wearing it at the same time, because now it's okay to wear it. But just a quick side note, I think most of us should just wear whatever the heck we want. Doesn't matter if we see person A, B, and C wearing it. We should be person A. Just wear the heck what you want. You like it, it's cool, whatever. But a lot of people think this way. They wait till everyone's wearing it somewhat and, you know, they're on current, trending, broadcasting, whatever. We're moving on to the late majority, which is also a 34% of individuals. These people are the skeptics of the fashion realm. They are usually questioning, is this fashion trend wearable? Is this going to be socially okay? There's a lot of questions that they have before they actually buy into it, and they usually are a lot later into the trend than the early majority, because they can't look out of date like the laggards. Like the laggards over there. Wow, what a perfect segue to talk about the laggards now. Now in the fashion world, the laggards, which make up about 16%, are the traditionalists. Usually, if it ain't broke, then why fix it? That's sort of the mindset. And also a fun fact to add on is once laggards start buying it, that's when a trend dies. And to me personally, I think it's a beautiful little bubble. You know, it's a little beautiful bubble that I don't want to pop, and you just kind of want to let that bubble just sit and just watch them. As we sit and laugh at their little bubble, they're having a great time in there. Bliss is ignorance. That's the laggards.
But the question is, why are they laggards?
It's because they're Mormons. And not only that, but they also think that we're all gay sinners who drink coffee. According to the PEW research in 2024, found that Mormons made up about 50% of Utahns. I wonder if it's the fact that they're Mormons that's why kids are going to gas stations dancing with no shoes on. Maybe it's because there's nothing else to do at Utah and like they use a gas station as like a form of community. It's like a third space to hang out at, and that's where they do all their dancing. I can imagine being the 7-Eleven worker doing my customer service thing and I'm like watching just another day in Utah, I guess. But since 50% of Utahns are Mormon, which is a large majority of people, we can see that there is a large influence on what is okay with the style, especially with having that large of an influence. And the main factor here is that since Mormons follow within a certain dress code, which tends to be modest, a lot of the kids follow within that same realm. And also another thing to note is that their parents are the ones who are dressing them. So is it really the kids' fault? Not really. It's mostly going to be on the adults because they're the ones that are creating these swagless kids. And this goes for pretty much everybody. Depending on what your parents put you in, it's their fault you don't dress well. I blame the adults for not really having any taste. And that's just kind of what ends up happening. And another thing to think about that's kind of crazy is that if you're in a room with 10 people, at least 5 people are probably Mormon. So that definitely creates a infrastructure of the same in terms of dress, ideology, and overall essence. But moving away from all that, they have more demographic homogeny, which means less cultural pollination. And the thing is, culture drives fashion forward in places like New York City, LA, Paris, Milan. Am I missing somewhere else? London. Not Texas though, not Texas, not ATL. I mean, this is just cultural swagonomics. You got no culture, you got no swag. That's how it is. And I say all this because Utah is mostly all white folk. So shout out the whites. Now we're starting to really understand why Utah is lagging so far behind. And we can also see this with places that also don't really have much culture involved with it, as well as just them being more small town vibes. There is a social pressure to follow the same lines that everyone else totes, or else you will be ostracized or outcasted as the weirdo, as the freak. And no one wants to do that, especially in small towns where everyone knows each other. It's harder for people to feel more expressive in an area that isn't expressive at all. I mean, obviously, you idiot. Of course, an area that's more, what am I fucking talking about? But I'd like to add the research by Kipling Williams shows that social exclusion activates the same brain regions as physical pain. So being socially thrown out from a group is painful. With that all being said, we all fall for social pressure, which affects how we physically blend in with the area that we are a part of. A good example would be like New York, for example. The amount of people that dress wacky and crazy here are very high up there, which then turns to allow you the social acceptance of also doing the same thing. You know, I could walk down the street right now wearing this very priestly garment here. You know, some people would say I look like a little priest, some wouldn't. And I walk down the street and I'm wearing this and big baggy pants like I typically would anyway, wearing full yoji. And I'm walking down the street. A lot of New Yorkers have seen like 8 of me already. So it's kind of like whatever. It's a super normative thing. It's super normal to dress kind of wacky and a little strange out here, considering avant-garde even. There's a ton of me's out here, but in Utah, if you were to pick me up, toss me in Utah, I would be looked at like I was like a freak. Like, what is this guy doing here? He's come to reap souls? People would be super confused. There would be a culture shock, not only from the person like myself getting picked up and thrown out into Utah, but also all the Utahns out there where they don't typically see a person like me. But as soon as you start to introduce something new and different into a city that's only known the normal, the same, they're gonna be like, what the heck is going on with our city? We need to get them out. The main fact that drives influence is going to be the social pressure of what's accepted and what's seen consistently. Also, there's a climate too that is involved with how people dress. In climates like London and New York, where it is colder and you're able to dress in more, you can layer more, you can do more things with how you style yourself, that's also going to influence what you see around you. But I will say that Utah is mostly like a hiking state, I believe what I was reading. So a lot of people are wearing more outdoor wear, hiking gear, yada yada, and that's most likely what you're gonna be seeing out there. So in conclusion, is it really Utah's fault for being so far behind? I would blame the religion and the fact that there's no cultural substance out there that doesn't allow for different types of style to be seen, as well as people not really challenging the status quo out there. But do I blame them? Not really. I kind of feel bad for them a little bit. And I do think that if they were a little bit further ahead than most of their other counterparts that are at the gas station, they probably would have been praised for their style and how cool it is, but people are just cooking them because they're not doing it well. I will say a lot of the style isn't done really well. It's kind of lackluster. I feel like you Utahns could have done a lot better with their style. But if you have a better concrete understanding of Utah, leave them down in the comment section below, and please prove me wrong. Religion makes people dress like ass, I guess. Okay, well that's gonna end it here. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. I think I'm gonna play some Hades back there, and you guys are gonna sit and watch the vlog.
We made it.
Drop a like and subscribe to this video.
Drop that like, drop it, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Why'd you say it like
Subscribe.
that?
Subscribe.
It's alright, I guess. Good ass day.
Huge haul. Mint chocolate chip, banana Oreo, and Hong Kong coffee, and then some donuts, which I'll show later.
JQ tried every single flavor.
I did actually try every flavor.
Really?
Dude, you
I
got a
had
free
to.
scoop. You got a free
No, I
scoop.
didn't. It was like
I was, like,
little
busting out
scoops.
laughing.
I almost tried all of them.
Well, you know.
I had to.
Banana Oreo. I've never even think about putting those two things. I can hold on to that.
Banana Oreo.
What?
There you
The
go.
donuts?
The Hong Kong coffee was like actually
What
insane.
flavors did you get, GQ?
Mint chip, banana Oreo, and the Hong Kong coffee, which is underneath. I feel like the Hong Kong coffee should have been on top, to be honest.
You had to go back in and demand the
So good.
Leave a negative Yelp review.
Yeah, like he did not put the Hong Kong coffee.
If you live in Los Angeles and you want to take a girl on a date, you just take them to Donut Friend and then Scoops right after. Or you just go to Scoops and you get a scoop. And then you sit down and you get a scoop.
Or I take
Listen
her.
to this guy, the technique works.
What if I take her to get the Shamrock Shake?
Look at the donuts.
Big donut, damn.
Today,
Alex,
today, we're gonna be going. What's the place called?
It's called Kumquat.
We're going to
big
Kumquat.
cum.
First time. Dang, this has a Zeiss lens in it.
No, 1940s HBT 13 star button shirt. 1950s.
Repro, 1940s repro.
No, it's not repro. It's real. It's from
no.
straight from the era. Yeah, stupid ass
No.
idiot.
You see the wear on the Patient Zero pants.
Big Patient Zero.
Big Patient Zero.
Damn.
JQ, if we hit wait, how many likes do you usually get on video?
I don't know.
Like over
10,000 likes. We're taking our shirts off.
Oh, do you get over 1,000 usually?
Pants off.
Yeah, usually.
Okay, if we hit 3,000 likes, JQ will do a tattoo tour.
He will take his pants off.
He will take his pants off.
He's gonna take his pants off.
He will take his shirts.
I will also take my
He will
pants
take his
off.
pants off.
Yeah.
JQ's spot. Is this really what it's like being a vlogger, dude? I feel very self-important doing this. Whoa, this is like a JQ, like Patient Zero. And flash up text like he's not actually ordering. He did not pay for this. He showed his Instagram followers for just trying to get free food. Starbucks.
$8 LA cold brew coffee.
It was actually $8.
That's just how
Do you want to try the cold brew?
I'll try the cold brew.
It's from Ethiopia. It's like the best types of beans you can get.
Why?
There goes cat beans. Ooh, that definitely tastes not good, but like I don't like coffee.
Damn, he just shit on you, JT. Dick Street.
I got ties in the Jewish
Yup. See that? Zoom on that. We got Dick Street.
Yeah, we out here.
Dick Street.
Why are you here?
We got Dick Street. You know why?
He likes bouncing on it.
You know why? We got Dick Street.
Get ready with Nick. All right.
Wait, but what was
Put my fit on.
no? But why'd you jump the second?
Cause like I'm landing.
Yeah, but then you have the white shirt on now. You have the jacket for some reason.
No, cause I'm gonna jump again. Oh, I have to jump again. No, it's good. How you do it? You know. Just edit it. You got it.
Get ready with Nick.
Whoa.
Oh, you're back. Well, welcome back. I was just gaming. I guess I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cool game. If you have any game recs, leave them down below in the comment section below. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, Instagram, whatever. I stream every Thursdays and Sundays. Sometimes I may stream other days. So if you have any questions, catch me on my Twitch streams. Down in the description down below. Check out the Discord. Try and join if you are down to join or build Gundam or you just want to chat. I also hang out there sometimes. Also check out the new pants I'll be dropping on references. Check them out. And yeah, editor, fade me out with some cool music. And put the outro card like there. Yeah. Okay.
I got swag, bitch. I got swag, bitch. I got swag, bitch. I got swag, bitch. I got swag, bitch.